So let's see then. This is a very interesting topic that's been going on a couple of days now. The voice actor for Sunday in Honkai Star Rail made a shocking post betting for his friend Chris Niosi is the VA of the upcoming character Mose, where he essentially says time has passed and people need to move on, despite the horrible sexual and physical abuse he did. So if you did something bad, it's time to move on. It's time to stop sticking to the past. Alright guys? Can we all move on away from whatever this drama is all about? Now, some of you guys might not be aware of Mose. I hope you guys are aware of Mose. Mose is the latest character in Honkai Star Rail, which is this dude right here. Alright? So this is going to be it's nothing to do with the character, but more to do with the VAs in this case, right? And in the other... Okay, let me see. But this thing has been going on a lot, and people are talking a lot about this, right? So let's give context to everyone, because what is happening here? What is this drama all about? So let me see if... I think this link is gonna bring me to the same post. Yes. Okay, so this is a very complex topic, alright? So English VA for Sunday responds to Chris Niosi controversy. Alright, so if you don't know who is the Sunday in Honkai Star Rail is very famous. Alright, he's so famous. I remember he kept talking about his bird. I was like, why do you keep talking about your bird? So when he was a kid, he has this bird that keeps dying. The bird, he kept talking about the bird that flies and keeps dying. I was like, wow. He keep repeating that, by the way. And then when you fight him, he talk about the bird again. About him and Robin, and then that's how they came up with the name Robin, whatever nonsense, but it's all about the bird, I remember. Remember when Sunday is about bird. So the voice actor for Sunday in Honkai Star Rail, everybody's favorite dude. Alright? So he came out and wrote this. So what is this about? Hi, my name is Griffin Puatu. I'm the English voice actor for Sunday in Honkai Star Rail. I wanted to make a post here regarding the Chris Niosi situation. Okay, let's read then. Stupid bird. Stupid bird. So what is this thing? Alright, what is this Chris Niosi situation? Chris Niosi is the voice actor for Mose. So Sunday voice actor and Mose voice actor. Alright, so Mose is not out yet, so you might not know who he is yet. Apparently the VA for Mose did something wrong, so let's talk about this. Back in 2019, ex-girlfriends and former friends of Chris, okay, Chris again is VA of this guy, accused the VA of sexual, emotional abuse, and more. Those accusations were responded to by Chris, who owned up to and apologized for the things he actually did, while also correcting the record for what he did not do. So the ex-girlfriend of Chris came out and said, okay, Chris used to abuse me back then. Mental abuse, emotional abuse, sexual abuse, physical abuse, every single thing that you can think of the abusing, right? And of course, you know, as a voice actor, his image is on stake here. Alright, his image, your image as a voice actor is very important. You represent the biggest gaming company in the world, Hoyoverse, alright? You represent America. So you gotta it's very important. No criminal charges have ever been brought against him. Alright? And over the past 5 years, Chris has struggled to improve himself and right these wrongs, while slowly trying to regain his ability to work again. During that time, Chris has earned the support of many of his colleagues, both privately and publicly. He has been fired by multiple studios for work in between then and now, even after facing consequences, firings, and blacklists for what he did, because sexual abuse, you know, physical abuse, emotional abuse, gender abuse, all the abuse that you can think of, he's been doing it to the girlfriend, right? So of course, when that happens, company don't want to hire you. Alright, do you know why company needs to avoid hiring people like this? Because they're scared that it will happen, this abuse will happen between them and maybe their co-workers. So it can be a scary thing. The reason why, many of us had front row seats to everything that happened and know that Chris has apologized, changed, and grown. Okay, so we are happy he's working again and gets to pursue a living for himself in an industry that he loves dearly. If the people heard by Chris believes he is undeserving of forgiveness or that he hasn't changed at all, then that's on them. Alright? If you think that he's still a bad guy, that's on you. This guy that used to abuse, manipulate, emotional abuse, sexual abuse of the girlfriend, he's now a good guy. Alright? Some of the people forgave him, some didn't. They have every right to feel however they feel. But that doesn't make it true. And it certainly doesn't give them the right to dictate whether or not Chris ever gets to work again. If your view is that no amount of change or apology is enough to forgive someone who's wronged you, and that you have the power to decide whether or not the individual gets to earn a living or not, then you are an unreasonable person. I agree. I agree, right? So here's the thing, right? This person has changed. This person is a good guy now. Why can't he get a job? I think it's unfair. I think it's unfair, right? If he has truly changed for the better, and he's now a good guy, he's no longer mentally, physical, sexually abusing people, I think he deserves a chance to get a job, right? But it's hard to say, I don't know how many years has it been, or... The thing is, there's no charges of this as well, and this was quite a while back. Those of us who have watched his journey from cancellation to growth and redemption, we believe in him. We have seen him change. We have watched him take all the right steps, not knowing if it would make a difference or get him his career back. But because it was the right thing to do, during that time, he's been hired back for roles at multiple studios, while other voice actors who have faced cancellation have not. Why? Because his situation is different from theirs and warranted welcoming back. My hope in voicing support for Chris is to broaden the discussion and provide another side of the story. Right now, Twitter or X is drowning in negativity with death threats and calls for his firing running rampant. This type of toxic discourse is why I left the platform back in 2023 and no longer post there in everybody's favorite website, Twitter aka X.com. I keep an account to respond to casting calls and auditions for my job, but I refuse to add fuel to the heaping trash fire that is. Boycott Hoyoverse. Boycott this. Cancel Dr. Disrespect. Cancel this. Donald Trump is the best. It's crazy. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. X.com, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. I know posting this puts me at a risk for the same sort of vitriol that Chris is facing right now. I don't care. I would rather stand up for my colleague than remain silent. I don't know if there's much more for me to say beyond this. I'm sorry if I do not respond to your comments. I've tried to be as thorough as possible and with this post. Judge its validity for yourself. Thank you for being so supportive as a fan base up until now. I'm sorry if this changes your view of me, but I felt in my heart of hearts that this was the right thing to do. I hope you understand. Copy it from the comment. This is the last thing I'll say in regards to this post. Things have clearly gotten heated and I want to clarify some things before moving on. I'm not blaming the victims for anything. All I said that is on them whether or not to forgive Chris or believe he's changed for the better. However, I don't believe that they get to decide whether he works again or not. Second, I'm not trying to apologize on Chris' behalf. Chris owned up to what he did 5 years ago in a public post. He also denied the things he did not do. I saw the firestorm brewing on Twitter and I couldn't stand by and watch him get piled on while no one defending him. I thought that by posting here in the long form, it would open the door to more nuanced and detailed discussion. I was wrong. At the very least, I need to apologize for stirring things further with what I said. However, I don't think staying silent would have been right either. I completely agree that this should have nothing to do with me or you. This should be between Chris and his former ex or friends. But all of this was made public 5 years ago by people involved. It affects the fans, the people who work with him, all of us. We should be able to discuss things civilly, openly and honestly. But the more time I spend on the internet, the more I realize that isn't possible here. This isn't a town square or place to discuss things freely or openly. These sites only serve to ratchet up our emotions, whatever they happen to be. And clearly this is an emotionally charged situation. The truth is, none of us know each other. We all judge each other blindly, yet regard one another with the familiarity of a neighborhood, friend, or enemy. I wasn't trying to change anyone's opinion, though it seems I've changed plenty of your opinions of me. If you truly believe I'm acting inappropriately or unprofessionally, I don't know how to refute or agree with you. You can't see my intent, nor the tone of my voice. You can only trust my word. Same goes for me to you. That probably makes it difficult or impossible to trust me or anything we see on the internet. I don't know, I have no idea how to navigate any of this. I did what I felt was right. That doesn't make it so, but it's the best any of us can do. Wow. Wow. This is rough. Now here's the thing though, right? You guys need to know. This is an incident that happened 5 years ago. This Most voice actor, this happened in 2019. Alright, where he was accused of doing sexual emotional abuse. This was all in 2019. So why did it happen? Why did suddenly people brought this up now? Right? You might be wondering why is this back again if this is in 2019? Because recently he got a role in Honkai Star Rail. And they announced Mose as a character, right? For the next version. Mose is a 4-star, yeah. She's not it's not a 5-star. It's a 4-star, but Mose is still a character in the game. They also announced his voice actor, the voice actor alongside with that, I believe. See, English voice, Chris Nyosi. I believe it's because they saw this. People weren't happy. Oh, this guy is back. Maybe they recognize the name. That's my guess, right? You can see there's a reason why this one get 8.5 million views. Just Google his English VA. Just wow, Hoyo. This guy is like a 4-star. They are real again. I will be rolling for 4-star. What happened with Chris Nyosi? Okay, let's see. So a lot of people are back, bringing this back up because of this. Oh, Chris Nyosi. In response to Tumblr and Twitter call-out posts, Nyosi made a post on his Tumblr account confessing that he had been emotionally and sexually abusing colleagues, family, and partners for over a decade. Damn! Over a decade. Nyosi's post highlighted specific instances of abuse for which he issued public apologies. From someone who have every right to say something. Okay. So anyways, yeah, I believe it's this one that basically sparked this controversy up, even though this was 5 years ago, right? So if you notice, this particular post, it got quite a lot of views actually. Do you guys see this? This girl, Lingsha, this post only got 2.9 million views right here. Lingsha got 2.9 million views, right? And then we got Fei Xiao, 3.5 million views. Notice this dude, 4-star dude, got 8.5 million views. And it's not because people like the dude. It's because of controversy surrounding this voice actor, Chris Nyosi. So you can see every single is looking into this and be like, okay, what is happening? Google this English voice actor. Okay, Hoyo. A lot of VAs said he's a changed person now. I don't know what to believe. I want to think Hoyo wouldn't hire someone without a deep check after the Tainari debacle. Alright, debacle. But at the same time, Hoyo isn't really good in graces with a lot of people right now. So you can see stuff like that, right? Why are they making this a big deal? Because a lot of people... Because in the past, Genshin has a lot of groomers. I think that's why, right? If Genshin has never have a track record of that, this wouldn't be a big deal. But because Genshin have had the Tainari voice actor was one of it, he was apparently accused of grooming and stuff. And there was some voice actor, I think was it the official one, is it? Official, not the official one. The official's bird, is it? I forgot, Oz. And stuff like that. Who cares about English voice? They care. Everyone here cares. Why else would this get this many posts? Tainari? Yeah. While I'm thinking Hoyo do background check, isn't VA third-party outsources? It is. VA is third-party outsources. It's not, Hoyo doesn't really like... but they expect Hoyo as a big company to basically manage more, right? When there's issues, it's always with the English VAs. So anyway, it's blowing up right now, as you can see. People don't want this guy because of what he did before. Which was 5 years ago. Now, whether or not you want to forgive him is a different story, right? But right now you can see a lot of people are trying to boycott him. To the point where there's a petition. Please sign this petition to get both Chris Nyosi and Griffin Poitou, which is this guy that's here, to write this Reddit. This guy that's writing the Reddit essay defending his friend is getting called out. He's getting cancelled as well. You never protect your friend. You protect your friend, now people are trying to cancel you. People are trying to get a petition to cancel both these voice actors. All their actions are vile and unforgivable. Damn! Boycott voice actor. Okay, let's see. This campaign. Boycott. Okay, got to sign the petition, guys. We got to sign the petition. One more petition, guys. One more petition. Can you guys believe it? How many petitions do you guys need? Sometimes, right, I feel like all of this petition is going to be... Okay, let's see. Who started this? I'm going to try to read. 266 signatures. Only 500, guys. Only 500. Recast both Sunday and most... Why this guy as well? I don't get it. Just because he defended his friend in a Reddit essay? Why? What did he do? All he did was write a Reddit essay and now he deserves to be cancelled as well? Damn. This is so weird. Okay, a man who had hurt, harassed and abused Benny both physically and sexually. He took advantage of his ex while she was drunk. Neosi used to be the English VA for Bylef before he was replaced in 2019, thankfully, by Zach Aguilar. None of the victims forgave him. Sunday's English VA actively supported and defended Neosi through a Reddit post. A wrong move on his side. You never defend someone through a Reddit post. Never. A wrong move. You defend someone in a Reddit post, I'm going to come for you, alright? In a petition. Get destroyed. You shall be replaced. Because even if abusers change, Neosi has been shown to be difficult in the workplace and harassing many. Linking what Griffin said below to help out our case. He even linked the Reddit. Okay, the Reddit has been linked. Guys, I want you guys to learn from an important lesson today. Never defend your friend in a Reddit post. Even if you have friends, don't even try to save your friend in a Reddit post. Because you will be dragged into this and you're going to lose your job as well. You might as well just keep your job and give your friend some money rather than defend your friend. Alright, don't even go to Reddit and do that. This petition is to hopefully get the voice actors changed, and fast. The goal is 100k signatures. Alright, we will try to get there. Please share this and speak out about this matter. Once we get to 100k, we will find a way to bring this to someone, anyone who can help. And I advise you to also bring it and share it to the people you know and people that can help us with this change. First time making a petition, so bear with me. Download the QR code. Wow. Alright guys, we need to replace this 2%. I feel like people are just preying on his downfall. It's been 5 years. People can change. 5 years? Well, whether you forgive him or not, is a different story, right? Stirring the other guy too, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. You dare defend a sexual predator? You are going to get dragged into this as well. Don't even think about defending anyone. Alright, that's just how it is. Why put 500 gold when he wants 100k? Because he will increase it when this reach 500. That's how they usually do it. They increase it slowly. Because if they put 100k, people get overwhelmed and people don't want to sign. So now it looks like it's almost there. It makes people want to sign. Oh, let's do it. Let's sign, right? Gaining momentum. Look, gaining momentum, guys. So yeah, this drama is pretty insane, right? So I feel like Hoyoverse is all because people really look into this a lot. Actually, when I look at the characters, I'm like, wow, this is a 4-star, right? I never even noticed the voice actor, but people go and Google the voice actor. I guess people always go and do background check of every single voice actor that participates in the game. It seems like that's what people do nowadays, which is kind of insane. Got 9 million views, can't get 500 signatures. You guess people don't care? It's because people don't really look at that yet. Petition is a meta. Petition is a meta, right? Friend just hasn't got caught. So as you can see, I didn't even know who Chris Neosi was until this. A lot of people don't even know who Chris Neosi is, right? I was wondering how is this even to Honkai Star Rail? He's the English VA for Mose. Who is Mose? People don't even know who is Mose. Mose? Mose, this new 4-star character coming soon. Damn, this drama is like out of this world, man. These people have no life. People don't even know who Mose is. When is it not drowning in negativity? It's all about cancelling people, right? Why would you not want to cancel people? It's not about you know who Mose is. It's about cancelling most voice actor. Who cares who most is, right? Not even the 5-star. Yeah, it's not even a 5-star, right? Everybody's gonna get it for free anyways. English VA suckers. I don't research VA, but I respect their work. I don't know, man. Seems a bit too far. Okay, let's read what they say. I generally believe people are capable of changing to be better, and I generally hope that has happened, and that he isn't pulling a fast one on you abusers tend to do. A self-admitted 10+ years abuser. He states, I'm 30 years old, and for about half of my lifetime, I've horribly mistreated and abused friends, colleagues, and significant others. Should face serious consequences that include the loss of a public-facing job that garners a ton of adoration with a massive fan base. I'm not saying that he has to be a poor forever, or that he can never work anywhere again, but being a voice actor is not a necessity to living a decent life. No criminal charges does not excuse nor erase the very real pain that he caused others. There's lasting effects on their well-being, their memories. I don't understand. So he's not allowed to be a voice actor, so he has to be a janitor or something? What's the logic here? Did the VA go to jail? No, the VA did not go to jail. I don't know, I feel like he didn't go to jail. That's the thing. He did not go to jail. He said he admitted in a blog post, but he didn't go to jail. So is it really that big of a deal if he didn't go to jail about it? I don't know. It feels like it's all based upon his own true words. This guy's an idiot. Like, I feel like he should still be allowed the job, right? And if he's doing a good job, why not, right? Sure, if it happens again, then yeah, people can cancel him. But this is like over something that has happened in the past, and it's like 5 years ago. It's such a weird thing, right? I feel like it's really weird. How many of you guys here, maybe you're 25 now, or maybe like you're older now, you found a new job, and then you're working for this company, and then somebody in your company say, hey, 5 years ago, you did this, okay, now you're fired. Like, it doesn't make sense, right? Like, it's a bit weird. Why would that be a thing? 5 years ago, if it's not like a legal crime, and if it's not something that you go to prison for, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Maybe it's him who have been abused. Did the victim sue him? No, there was no trial whatsoever. It's just all him admitting it. What he's experiencing is already worse than prison. I don't know. It could go both ways, right? And because right now Hoyoverse hires him because they deem him clean. And this is like quite a while back. I don't think you really have the right to declare what the victims of his feel is true about who he is based on their experiences of abuse behind closed doors, especially people who were in deeply intimate relationships with him. Unless you want to say and provide evidence you have close experiences with the current partner of his or something similar, but even after the apology or admitting to his wrongdoings he posted on Twitter, there's evidence that he had not really changed from 2021. Okay, I'm not gonna read the entire thing. You can hopefully see how it's hard to believe someone who admitted to 10+ years of abuse made an apology post that did not actually state what he did do clearly, only clarifying what he did not, while claiming he has changed. I see. So this guy didn't like Chris's apology because he didn't actually say what he did, but he said what he did not do in his apology. At least one instance. Okay, so it's like, it feels like a nitpick for me, right? I don't know. People can never do wrong and change for the better. Hoyo give him a chance to work with Honkai Star Rail. It's always best to start fresh. But he can't. Because now people are trying to get him fired. I wouldn't call being dropped from job-sponsored spaces after being outed and admitting to abusing others cancellation. Those are also consequences. I hope he has generally improved as a person. That would be far better for everyone. I think there should be lasting consequences for harming as many people as he did for as long as he did. One of those consequences in the loss of a career route is connected to many of the careers of those he harmed. Being removed from the space in which he harmed others is a natural consequence of causing harm to others in that space. As I saw someone else put it, if I was a chef who was caught poisoning people from and in the kitchen, no kitchen should ever hire me again. So this logic is true if people caught you and you actually go to prison for it. But this guy did not, as far as I know. He did not go to prison for any of his wrongdoings, which is quite weird. So is it the same though? If it's just him admitting it in his own blog post? I don't know. I think it's a little bit weird. Him saying what he did is probably not in the interest of his victims because it just brings back trauma. And if what he did is really bad, shouldn't he be in prison? What kind of abuser who self-admit his wrongdoing? He can just deny it until he pulled to court to be proven guilty? I'm not too sure either, right? Because based upon the essay that he wrote, I saw like it's a long post. I'm not going to read everything, but it feels like he denied certain things, but he also did certain things. I don't know what your relationship is with him. It is entirely possible that he has shown you the best side of himself while showing others his worst side. This happened to others similarly situation. Maybe you don't know him that well. Maybe you don't know his victims that well. Maybe you're just going off some times you have met and he seemed alright. But I hope you have considered the people he has harmed as much as you've considered him, the person who did the hurting. Okay. Usually people that say stuff like that, I bet they have their own trauma and they experienced something bad in the past and they're trying to push it into someone else and they hope that people like this get basically I feel like people like this guy when he write this essay, I feel like he experienced something bad from someone who is close to him. So he's trying to release it to some other random strangers that did it. It gives me that vibe. I don't know if you guys feel this vibe, but it gives me that vibe. Again, a lot of people online are like, because like their father did something bad to them last time, or their mother did something bad to them last time, or their own significant other did that to them last time. They sort of feel traumatized by it, and they're trying to push it out there for other people to be punished as well. And so I can see like this could be the perspective. Being a criminal doesn't mean anything in California. They just release you after a day. Well, if that's the law, then doesn't that mean that it's not that big of a deal? I mean, if Honkai Star Rail choose to hire this guy, right? It's clearly something that's happening. I don't know. This drama is a little bit weird though. I feel like this post is not going to go too well. I don't think VAs should be openly involved in this at all. Don't let more VAs comment on this situation. Thankfully, Argenti's VA is mute, so he can't comment at all. Damn, I didn't even know what happened to Argenti's VA. But I guess those are a different one altogether. So yeah, now there's that petition that's trying to cancel both of them, I guess. Chris Nyosi and Griffin Puatu. Very interesting. And people are like, both this behavior is sickening. Trying to use your status as a voice actor to leverage your claim of erasing victim voices is sick and disgusting. Huh? Did they actually use that to erase victim voices though? I don't see that at all. I don't know where is this coming from. It's a kid essay writer.